So you find yourself leaving tasks up until the very last minute before you actually do them. And then because of that, the performance of the task is actually diminished. And you're not even working close to how efficient you can be working. When I was younger, I used to do that exact thing. Any sort of homework task, any sort of even school task, project that needs to be done, literally the stakes are very high as well. Like, they need to be done, otherwise I will not pass my course. It didn't really seem to matter how important the task was. I would always leave it until the very last second and just do like a very bang average job of just getting it out there and done. If you want to exceed in anything, that's not going to fly. You're going to very quickly give yourself a name for mediocrity, and that's unacceptable. It showed across my grades. I got bang average grades. I got C's across the board. I did just the right amount to be able to say I passed, and no more than that. How did this change for me? What is the solution to this problem which I've been having since a very young age? The solution is implementing Parkinson's law. Basically, it's the idea of setting a strict deadline for a task, and if that isn't done, then something, bad will happen. The stakes are quite high, so to speak. And you might be thinking, Sam, that sounds a lot like school. That sounds a lot like what you just described with your GCSE grades, with your schoolwork. And you'd be right. The problem with that, though, is the implementation of Parkinson's law there was not sustainable, and my mental health was terrible, and I didn't give a shit about anything at that period of time. So Parkinson's law didn't exactly work then. However, there is a reason that school timetables, military timetables, etc. are so effective, and that's because of Parkinson's law. You are given a task at this time, you have got to do it, otherwise X or Y. So how do you implement Parkinson's law in a way which won't make you want to kill yourself like school does? Sad and true. I think a fantastic example of Parkinson's law being really effective in my life in the last year or so is how we implemented it within the team of editors which I work with on Hamza's channel. Hamza is my friend, he is a YouTuber, and I edit for him. I'm actually the team lead editor for the channel. So we've implemented Parkinson's law amongst the editors by making a timetable between us. The way we're running Hamza's channel is changing quite often, but right now we have 2 uploads a week each. We've got a timetable, select days. For example, Monday is Sam's upload and Thursday is also my upload. That is Parkinson's law. I have to get that video done by that time, otherwise I will not get my upload bonus. We get bonuses for uploading the videos on time. So the stake is, if I don't do it, I'll lose my fucking job. No, I won't. I won't lose my job. It's not a big deal because we have like a sort of queue of videos as well, just in case someone can't make an upload. But the stakes are I won't get my bonus, and that would really suck because I like money. Before that, it was incredibly wishy-washy. We had a list of videos that we could work on at any point in time. I found myself doing the bare minimal to actually sustain the channel and stuff like that, rather than doing more than the bare minimal. Even if doing more would actually grant me a lot more rewards, I didn't find myself doing it. Now we've got the timetable, all of a sudden, oh my god, I've just doubled my productivity. Another great example of this was literally 3 days ago, and this is quite a funny example. I am in Thailand right now, and I've started a bulk, and a big theme of that obviously is my diet. And I have been vegetarian since I was 7 years old. I am now 23. I have not touched meat for how many fucking years is that? Someone do the math. 17 years? Is it? 17 years? I haven't touched meat for 17 years. About 6 months ago, I tried to eat fish. I tried to eat some fish and my body rejected it. I actually threw up. I tried that on 2 separate occasions. Didn't work either time. So a goal of mine in Thailand right now is to actually progressively overload to the point where I can begin eating meat. And I've been doing little bits here and there, like someone's ordered some chicken. I'll have a little nibble of chicken and it's very difficult for me, like chewing it in my mouth for like 10 minutes and then I finally swallow it. It's a really big ordeal. So I've been doing that throughout the entire trip. But a few days ago, we ordered burgers, and usually I get like a beetroot burger or some shit, and I was like, fuck it. I ordered a beef burger and I set some stakes. I said, if I don't eat this entire burger, then Jack, our friend, gets to throw me off the roof into the pool. I'm describing this and I've just realized this may not actually be Parkinson's law. I'm not sure what this is. Is this Parkinson's law? I don't know. I'm going to tell you anyway. But I set some stakes. The stakes were pretty fucking high. I don't want to get thrown off that roof. It's kind of fucking scary jumping off it by yourself, let alone someone else throwing you off it into the pool. The burger arrived, and I shit you not, I fucking devoured that thing, no problem. I literally devoured that burger. So it's really interesting how you can suddenly gain so much more motivation when you set some sort of stake, some sort of time limit, some sort of reward or punishment. If you're struggling to make a habit, if you're struggling with something along those lines, then I can't recommend enough setting yourself some sort of stakes to reward or punish yourself for doing or not doing a task. And do it in a sustainable way as well. Progressively overload. Don't just start some fucking Sigma grind work out fucking 16 hours a day timetable when you've not even started the fucking gym yet. Make it realistic, make it work for you, and once you've nailed that, then you can move up a tier and say, like, oh, instead of doing 2 hours of work a day, I'm now going to do 2.5 hours a day, for example. You don't want to put yourself off by setting the bar too high. You'd rather start with the bar quite low, nail that, and then just move up from there. So, what is something which you can implement Parkinson's law into right now? Let me know in the comments. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was insightful. If you're not already, join the Discord, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys.